Hi, welcome back to part 2 of this build. Now, this is not the most accurate ohm tester that I have. I believe the E-Leaf brand was supposed to be the most accurate one. This coil master one, it likes to flop around every single time you turn it on. But yeah, see, I turn it and now it's saying that it's 2.100 ohms. What the F is that? 100.96 ohms. Like, for real. This thing. 1.04 ohms. Like, this thing is not the best ohm reader. They're supposed to be watching at 85 ohms for these Claptons. You can see it's all over the place. Not really exactly sure why, but yeah. So I guess apparently 285 ohms comes out to 1.01. Not really sure about that, but yeah. That is saying 0.95 ohms. So it should be reading at 170. 85 plus 85 on a calculator is 170. But now it just went to 92. Like I said, this reader for this ohms, not the best one. But sure, we'll go ahead and do a try here. Let me turn that off. Cotton bacon. You know you got to be vaping and bacon. See what I did there instead of wake and bake? It's vaping and bacon. Yeah. So we'll just tear off a good amount of cotton right here. Start a new little fresh piece. I do know on this one you gotta go fit and heavy on the cotton. Otherwise it's just leaking out through the intake airflow ports on the bottom there. And I don't have any special, cotton wicking secret formula type of tips and tricks. I know other YouTubers are like, okay, this is cotton I use, but I gotta go off Karen because I gotta do like some twists and turns and magic and say abracadabra and stuff, and then come back and oh, it's there. No, I don't do any of that BS stuff. It's just, take the cotton, grab one end, twist it enough to where it's gonna pull wire through to the other side of that coil, pull on through, line it up, cut it, fluff it, tuck it, cut it again, tuck it, you know, real simple and easy. I just like to give it a nice good twist so that I got this little pointy tail. So that, actually that's a bit too much of a tail. Let me just snip off a bit. There we go. So that looks something like this almost. And then you just kind of run it right through here. So you could nip it on the other side and then pull it on in. The part that I twist, I like to cut that part first. Because that's what I kind of call my little dead, quick pull. Went back and forth to see where the resistance is. What about there? So, okay. That's actually a little too much cotton. I know it's one strip could run about maybe 2 to 4 coils. So I am going to take out my tool here. And let's get this thing all nice and fluffy. But actually I don't want this to be too fluffy because I need it to be a little tight on the whipping ports. Just, trim it off. Grab a good amount and just stick it right up in there. Like this one, you want it to be like fully tight and tight. Because if you don't, it's gonna leak everywhere. And no one wants that. So I believe right about here should be about enough. Maybe just fluff this one out just so lightly. Okay, that's enough fluffing. Time for a snipping and tucking. See, I don't really do that whole coil thing of, put them on, like, my mod, and turn the mod on and give it like a few seconds, pause, 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 shut the coils, then go back with, like, my tool, scrape it, and then, pause, 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 scrape it again. For me, I just usually pop the coils in, get them straight as I can. If you can see, some of them still bent. Screw it down, cut the leads, put cotton in there, whip them up, and that's about it. I know I probably should be doing that, but for me, I never really had any problems. All the coils that I usually have are just, they know their job. Do not mess with me. Do not get me PO'd. I'm bought you. I'm putting you in there. I'm going to use you. You better work. you know. That's what my coils pretty much know. They know that I am the vapor. I am the law. You do not mess with me. Pretty much. Like, this would definitely be more than enough for this side right here, but I'm going to use that one for a single coil build. So usually I just like to take another piece. This I think may be a little too big. Just kind of do the same thing here. Grab and twist, grab and twist. Cut off this really big lead here. Till I got something that looks a little more manageable like that. Kind of pop that in. Grab and pull. Snip that part off. And that actually looks a little bit good. Off that side. There we go. Okay, grab and tuck that now. And then, pretty much do the same for the other side. Nothing to worry about. There, it's good enough. Like I said, with this build, you don't want to spend a lot of time fluffing it. You actually really don't want to fluff it. This is the unfluffy, this is your rough and tough little cottontail right here type of build. Because like I said, this one, if you go way too far on the cotton and you spend time fluffing it out, yeah, it's not going to work out that great. Let me get the rest of this cotton out of the way and stuff. What juice am I going to be using? I don't know, why not? Let's go with the Silverware Loa. Haven't vaped this juice in a while. Plus, I'm pretty much out of my two other favorite Silverware ones. The Jenny and Wafty. I've just been watching Wafty a long time, and I think it's time to switch juice to refresh my palate, because I don't really taste Wafty anymore. But then again, when you've been vaping on it for a long time, you're going to develop vape bite or vape ton, you know. So I think it's time that I swap juices, and then after a while go back to Rocky, and then just do what you usually do, lube it up. I like to put just a little dab right there on the side. And when that cotton kind of glistens, that's when I know it's done its job. It's fully wet. Yeah, the cotton looks okay. Time to put the rest of the stuff back on to this build.